Welcome.
Wow. Whoa.
We're back, baby.
Welcome to the Bree and Dane Show.
Episode 21.
Episode 21.
Woo!
Go ahead.
Yep.
Woo! With your host, Dane Schofield. And special guest, Bree Saunders. On today's episode, we've got last week's horoscope. We're going to get in the news. Am I the asshole? And we got a very special fake video investigation. I'm going to rely on you guys in the chat to tell me if these videos are real or not. And then we'll steal the Krabby Patty secret formula.
That's right.
Wow.
All right, guys. I know you're super interested.
Wow.
I have a slick back bun today.
Whoa.
I'm like a ballerina.
Slick back.
I've always
Have you seen that?
slick back.
Where people like run, but they're not like actually running.
No. What are you talking about?
Almost slick back, right? And then you do the thing with your feet, and then you're like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we got him.
Yeah, I'm a thick back.
Welcome to
We
the
can't say the
stream.
words, you know.
Welcome to the street.
Welcome.
The street. Bree. Walter in the chat. Wow.
Welcome, Walter.
Hyrenex in the chat. Welcome, welcome. We're in Twitch chat. Welcome us.
Yeah.
Little clap for us. We're logged in.
So
Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Or did you have something you want to talk about?
no, I was just gonna talk about how big my head is and how I've been afraid to do a
Yeah, go
slick
ahead.
back bun, but I think it speaks for itself. So that's all I want to say about that. Yep, that was good.
I hope that makes you feel better.
Thank you.
Body positive stream right here.
Right here.
All right, guys. Bree, how many subscribers do we have?
841, baby. We're staying hard with 841.
We're staying hard. All right, here we go.
We're staying hard.
We're gonna check up on that.
Hey,
So-
you know what? We changed it up.
We changed it up. 841 was getting a little stale. We're gonna try 840 for a little bit, and we're gonna see how we like it.
Yeah. I think
840 is my new favorite number.
It's even.
Yeah,
It's an even number.
even Steven.
And I'm sorry I'm on my phone. Maybe I should stop, but I was building a link tree.
Oh yeah. Also, we have a very unique punishment for Bree because the last couple episodes she's been
Yawning.
yawning.
Okay. I think the issue is that it's not that I'm drinking a lot, but if I drink and I'm not like running around and getting my zoomies out, I think I just get a little tired and I start to yawn.
So
guess what? Today
we got one. We're switching up the beverages she's drinking by.
I'm staying hydrated, baby.
But also, if you ever catch her yawning,
Yeah, if you catch me.
and please report in the chat
Yeah.
if you catch her. But she will have to either have a shot of mustard and or
Lemon juice. Lime juice.
Lime juice.
Yeah.
We're gonna really,
Are you gonna squirt it in my mouth?
we're gonna really give it to her. I say we'll work on the honor system. We'll respect
You'll give
that-
it to me and I'll.
No, you do it to yourself, and we'll trust that you've given yourself just.
Oh, I don't have to do it
punishment.
on camera?
What? Can you? You can give it to yourself on camera.
Yeah.
All right, we got it. Ronnie
So
in
you
the
want-
chat. Sponsored by and Corey's. Immediate.
Yeah. You know, me and Sydney Sweeney were on the same level.
We call her Sydney Sweetie because she's such a nice girl that we know in real life. And
And my tits are fabulous.
I didn't want to say anything. She seems like a nice lady. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, baby.
Like a shot glass? No.
I guess it's just
it
gonna be
doesn't
a
have
squirt.
to be a full jigger.
Just a
we can do
a squirt.
yeah. Sorry
What?
for that word.
I
don't
know,
know.
it feels like a
doesn't-
slur.
It
It feels
never,
bad.
I'm going to give it one of these ones.
I'm gonna give it.
I didn't know.
these.
I'm looking at my soundboard. I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do?
What do I freaking do? Yeah, there
Yeah,
it is.
There it is.
There it is.
No, it won't be a full shot. But speaking of which, Bree's got the bye. Guess what I got?
Bye.
I'm going to switch it up a little bit with the Excelsior Imperial Apple 8.4%.
Hey, switching it up.
We're going to try something a little bit different today.
Yeah.
I actually haven't eaten
Anything today.
anything today
Yeah.
except for the Girl Scout cookie things at Costco. The little cookie balls.
No, for real. We should bring those up. I want so desperate, but I want to have like a Amazon storefront, but for Costco, because I'm not joking. I have inspired from the top of my head 2 people.
Wow.
Which is a huge difference. Okay, I've inspired 2 people to get their ass off of the couch, go to Costco,
And then get
those
chocolate
balls
and then get back on the couch
and eat it.
and then eat them all in one sitting. Wow.
But I mean,
You're an influencer. That's crazy.
Imagine if I got 10% of that sale.
You'd probably have $2.
I think I'd have maybe $2.
Wow.
I'd be $2 richer, baby.
That's a whole side gig.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna get straight into it. Without further ado, we have just started stream, and here we go.
Can't stop, won't stop. You know,
Bree's still on her phone.
The grind doesn't stop.
Bree is still on. She always waits until like 5 minutes before stream, and then she's like,
Oh, yeah.
let me make a link tree."
That's what I just did, and it's done now.
You're actually done?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was grinding.
Wow.
You know.
It's almost as if it's. Are you good?
No.
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's almost as if it could have waited 5 minutes
Yeah.
after stream.
You know what? It's important to learn what priorities are. So you're right.
That's right.
You got to call that out.
Speaking of priorities, Bree was so nice to put together last week's horoscope. Wow, there it is right there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I
I'm
give
coming
you the
over.
mouse?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's get into it. And we got the vibes on this. I'm so happy that we did this. And then Bree, you were gonna read them. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna have to get a little bit close because my vision. I'm gonna bring this in near me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, for a moment. Okay.
For a moment. Can we all just for one little moment?
So, okay. This is the game where basically I read this week's horoscope or this last week's horoscope.
Yeah. This is the life we have lived
this last week.
according to our horoscope.
Yeah.
Bree is a Gemini, I am an Aries, and there's one twist in here. There's one that is neither of us.
And I will say I've been consistent about what season it is as of now. So it's been Cancer and it is still Cancer right now. So the third one is a
Cancer season.
Cancer season. Next week it'll go to Leo.
Yo.
Okay.
Favorite Cancer in the chat. Let's hear it.
Hodgkin's lymphoma.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Go ahead.
So let's just get into it and see which one feels like aligns with you. Okay. This week brings strength, energy, ambition, and initiative, and it is excellent for competing to win in physical activities and business matters. You will also work hard on anything you are passionate about and desire. While your positive energy and enthusiasm are perfect for starting projects and taking the lead, you should avoid being too bossy or impulsive. The use of strategy and forethought will significantly increase your chance of success. Extra confidence and magnetic appeal are ideal for dating and self-promotion.
Yo, that's crazy. Self-promotion.
Yo, that's crazy. Just say the last thing of the sentence.
I listened to that whole thing.
You took all of that in. Yeah,
Yep.
I know you did.
I'm listening.
That's my man.
How could I not be listening if I didn't say the very last thing?
You have a point.
Guys,
Actually.
life
Guys,
hack.
yeah.
Life hack.
I'm here to tell you something. Has your girl been saying you don't listen to what she's saying?
And then they got together at the bar and you just go, at the bar?
The bar? That's crazy.
And then she's like, wow, he's finally listening.
Yeah, he's into this.
All right.
So,
number 2.
Number 2. This week, a mesmerizing allure could easily make you the center of attention. A smooth and non-threatening communication style makes it easy to convince others, and this is a good time to ask for favors. You can also communicate effectively at the nonverbal level. Increased sensitivity to vibrational energy makes this an excellent time for working on anything involving harmonies like poetry, music, and dance.
I've been really big into dance lately.
Have you?
Yeah.
You know what? I've been seeing you shaking your hips a little bit. You've been twerking all over the place, actually. Can I say that?
Go ahead and continue.
Right, okay. And then last option. This week, you can harness extra enthusiasm and self-confidence to set big goals and work incredibly hard to succeed. You should have a good sense of who you are and where you are going. This is the perfect time to apply for a new job or ask for a promotion or pay rise. You will look good compared to your competitors and will be admired for your directness.
Go ahead.
Directness and
Yep.
initiative. If you take the lead, others will follow.
Wow. That's crazy. Here's the thing, guys. Guess what? I guess some official good news. I guess it's more official now.
Okay.
I'm going to be starting as a lead at my job on Monday.
That's big.
And I've been sitting in for most of last week and this week. Mm-hmm. At least in part.
Yeah.
So that one kind of speaks to me. Mm-hmm. Personally, on a personal level.
Personal. Yeah. I would agree.
But like even the second one, I feel like, I guess we don't need this anymore. We don't need the
Echo.
We don't need the echo. The vibrational energy that makes an excellent time for working on anything involving harmonies. What?
What the
Am
hell?
I making music?
What the hell?
But then also business matters. A lot of there's so much overlap between all three of these.
I know.
That's throwing me off.
I think this happens every time though.
Yeah,
almost,
it does.
You know, and we talked about this. They kind of just
I have to avoid being too bossy.
fits all.
I'm kind of between 1 and
Ooh.
3 right now. Kind of between 1 and 3.
Did you hear me swallow?
Why did you do it right in the mic?
I actually don't know. I thought I was like, oh, let me be able to drink this. My throat is right
You
here.
put it right in the mic. Harness extra enthusiasm, self-confidence, set big goals, and work incredibly hard to succeed. I did do that.
I did.
I worked extra.
You did.
Friday
And so
was a
did I.
holiday at my work, and I said I will be there to meet these deadlines.
Daddy
and
will
I
be
went
there.
in,
Yeah.
and I did it. You know what? I'm just gonna go for that one.
All right.
We're just gonna go for 3 Aries. That's me. We're gonna lock that in. Bree, for you,
What's the vibes?
you've been shaking your ass at all this week.
Not as much as I usually do.
That's crazy.
A little bit. I've been twerking a little bit, but not consistently.
I'm gonna give.
I've kind of been this sad girl this week.
Oh, which one is that?
Ew.
Sorry, I forgot which one is the I'm depressed and I don't want to do anything one.
I don't
I'm gonna
think any
give you
of
number
them.
1.
Okay. While your positive energy and enthusiasm are perfect. Well, here's the thing. I still have a positive energy and like good vibes, you know, but on the
Right.
inside, they don't know me.
That's true.
They don't know that I'm about to cry.
That's true. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I got Bree locked in for number 1 with Gemini. I got
Mhm.
myself locked in for 3 Aries. Let's take a look. Whoa! Whoa!
You did this last week too. Honestly, like yours, Dane, yours this week is a little spooky. It's a little too much aligned.
This,
How are you feeling?
bro, that's 2 weeks in a row that I've gotten 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
I mean, yeah.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
I mean, I feel like yours was the most aligned. I would say mine, I mean, I guess it does kind of make sense. But yours, I was like, whoa, what the hell, brother?
Yeah, that is really weird.
Yeah.
Guys, all right. I've been clowning on these astrologists for too long.
Yeah, this shit.
They've been putting the stars together. They've been doing whatever they do.
Yo.
Wow.
Yo.
I thought, wow. I'm beside myself.
Yeah, actually, isn't that weird?
How
do you
we're
feel?
moving on.
Wait, should we go see it? Should we go see somebody who's gonna like read our charts and stuff?
Yeah.
Would that be fun? I feel like that'd be a fun little activity, and they're gonna be like, Venus is in Mercury.
Venus is in my penis.
Right.
My boyfriend loves 3 things.
Yeah.
And me.
Are we
All
gonna
right.
watch that?
No.
Okay.
That's just a reference to a video, guys, that
No one
We're-
knows about.
that nobody knows about. We're not gonna
kind of
say
underground.
anything about it.
You wouldn't know.
By the way, guys, we got our fake video investigation number 2.
Don't call it a slur like that.
And now that we have polls working, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree.
So we got a couple more things to get to before we get there.
Heck yeah.
But I'm very excited for that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Bree,
Yes.
I had some news to share with you. And I didn't have nothing too visual. This week was kind of slow in the news season for non-political.
It was a little,
Things.
this last week some wild things
And we just like
happened.
to leave them there, you
Yeah.
know, and just
We're gonna
talk
be
to other
silly,
people
goofy.
about that. Yeah, we're talking about farts, poops,
boners.
boners,
Maybe if we want to.
penises big or small. We keep it lighthearted here.
Right.
All right, first story comes from Florida.
Of course it does.
Shout out Florida. Olandis James Hobbs was convicted after a 30-minute deliberation for squatting in a $700,000 condo, which left the rightful 85-year-old owner and her children with HOA dues and property taxes that they had no choice but to pay. Hobbs was found guilty of grand theft, fraudulent use of personal identification, unlawful filing of false documents, and forgery.
Impressive. Is that their resume?
That's actually interesting.
You're hired.
I'm resourceful. I like to say
if
that.
anything, I'm resourceful.
He moved in, changed the locks, told the HOA, like, hey, I am now the resident here. Like, immediately went, like, 100% and filed all the documentation with, like, everybody to be like, hi, I am living here.
Yeah.
And
that's what it is.
Which is crazy. But they're kind of cracking down on the squatter laws.
Yeah.
Which is good. I think squatter laws need some revisiting.
I think so. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about it, but and I haven't known anybody like close to me who has experienced this until this last week. One of my coworkers had experienced it and ended up having to
for you?
pay. No.
Okay.
I'm just awkward.
Sorry.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hopefully that makes you feel better.
I love how you're like, oh my gosh.
Keep going.
Come on.
Anyway.
Anywho, I was just trying to figure out how detailed I wanted to get, but essentially,
you know somebody.
I know somebody who actually had to deal with this and had to pay the squatters to leave their home that they owned.
Do we dare reveal the amount?
It was thousands of dollars that they gave them.
$4,000.
Yeah. It I was like, my jaw was on the floor. I was like, what the heck? And she was like, if I had to go, speak to a lawyer and involve those kind of legal fees, it would have been way more than $4,000. But they built their own contract and it was signed and everything. They did. I was like,
it pays to eat a little ass sometimes.
That's what I always say.
What's the word? People should stop squatting and start sitting.
Yes. Put that on your shirt. Wait, I should get her a little thing.
Your Honor, she's clearly sitting down.
Clearly, look at her.
They're clearly sitting. Does this look like a squat to you?
Come on.
Your Honor. I plead the fifth, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor.
Objection. Was that the end of that story?
Sure. He's arrested.
Ooh, okay. So the laws, why did he get arrested? Does it say, like...
Grand theft, fraudulent use of personal identification, unlawful filing of false documents, and forgery.
I thought that was just his past criminal history.
No, that's what he was convicted of.
Oh my gosh.
So the jury went back after hearing the case. They went back and they took 30 minutes to be like, yeah, right? And they were like, yeah. And then they came back and gave the verdict.
Yeah. Wow.
Sucks to suck.
Florida.
Speaking of shit that pissed me off, the senior VP of Sanrio, the Japanese entertainment company that invented Hello Kitty, has admitted that Hello Kitty is not a cat.
I actually saw this clip, and she was like, she's just a girl, and she has a twin sister. I think the twin sister's name is Mindy. Girl, what the hell you talking about?
Yeah, if you didn't want it to be a cat, why did you draw a cat?
And why is it Hello Kitty?
Why is it called Hello Kitty? Why did you draw it like a cat?
Why is her best friend a dog?
The real question is, if it's a girl, why is it not a girl?
I think that, you know what? I don't know if that was like, I feel, you know how people just say things to just get a rise? Oh, this is a little side note. Conspiracy theory. There's this like couple who does, it's like, it's just kind of like us, but this couple who they do a podcast.
Yeah, not this. This is different.
But they got famous on TikTok for like, just being that picture perfect couple. And then they do a podcast. Then during the podcast, you come to find out he's just like kind of like they clearly hate each other.
Okay.
Actually, I forgot what my point was.
What the hell?
So hang on. What were we talking about?
No. Why was that the only part you remember? They were on a podcast and she hates him?
No, they both hate each other, clearly.
Okay, and why is that relevant?
No, but I forgot what we were talking about. No, I'm actually serious. What were we just talking about?
I don't know. Hello Kitty and why they're wrong?
Oh, I feel like thank you. I feel like that couple, they say things just to get a rise out of.
Oh, they're rage baiting.
Yeah, rage baiting. And I feel like this was a rage bait because there's no way you can deny that bitch ain't a cat. That bitch ain't a pussy.
That's right. And in fact, I dug into the archives.
Okay.
Because I was like, maybe it's just evolved to be this way. Because we all know what Hello Kitty looks like.
Right.
We've all seen her. It's a cat. And I was thinking, maybe originally when they drew it, it was more of like a human.
Yeah.
Nope. That is the first
original
depiction of Hello Kitty on a coin purse that Sanrio had put out.
Why? If she's
It's a
just
cat.
a little girl, why does she have whiskers?
Why does she have whiskers? Why does she have cat ears? Why does she have a tail?
Oh, that's a great point too.
The tail is a big one.
The tail, bitch got
Hard to explain away.
spina bifida.
Amen to that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
think
I'll put on.
Hello Kitty sales and crypto was just going down, and they were like, "What can we do to?"
Dumbledore is gay,
Dumbledore.
right? Or whatever it is.
Dumbledore.
Yeah. That one.
That's the remix.
Dumbledore. I'm so sorry about that one, guys.
You know what? It's okay. It's fine.
Okay, last story. MIT sociologist and psychologist Sherry Turkle warns about the emotional risk of forming bonds with AI chatbots, a phenomenon she terms artificial intimacy. Turkle argues that while AI chatbots may seem to offer companionship and emotional support, they lack genuine empathy and cannot reciprocate human emotions. Her research highlights the dangers of these illusory
Sure.
relationships, which may provide temporary stress relief but ultimately risk undermining real human connections. She emphasizes the difference between the real human empathy and the pretend empathy of machines, noting that vulnerability is essential for true empathy. There was a whole thing about a guy who was like feeling unfulfilled in his marriage, and he fell in love with a chatbot accidentally.
I just want to know how that actually happened. I would love to actually like go through one with you live, maybe if we could.
I think that is a thing that we
wanna
will
do.
set up.
Because I just want to know how good can it actually be? Like, I feel like it can only be superficial, and so to be falling in love with that is like pretty wild.
I need it to have VR.
And tits.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yep.
I want to feel the artificial intelligence
Yeah. I want to feel that deep connection.
licking on my nuts,
Licking on my
as
nuts.
they say.
Yeah.
As they say.
No, I think that would be fun. Let's fall in love with the chatbot. Let's add a third. What do you say?
Let's bring a robot into this.
Yeah.
It could have every hole if you wanted it to. It's not even real.
That's so true.
Yeah.
It could be whatever we want.
You could have a penis pussy.
Just like a big. Is
Just like
that
all-
not just like a pocket pussy? Do you know what I mean? It's just like a long. Anywho.
Oh, a little like in betweeny.
In betweeny.
We change his butthole out for a pussy, and then he just has a penis in the front.
What? Sure.
But we have a guy's head on one side and then a girl's head on the other side.
You know what I love? I love modular things. So
Yeah.
if I can switch it up,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Just really getting lost in
The
thinking
holes.
about this.
The
yeah.
amount of holes.
All right, let's move on.
The limit does not exist.
I had some things I wanted to talk about.
Sorry.
Jeez, Bree.
Me and my sausage fingers.
Scrolled by this, shower thought, and I thought it was something worth bringing up. If one Siamese twin is convicted of murder, would the other one have to go to jail?
What are you gonna do? Chop him up? Wait.
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
So hang on. So Siamese is not conjoined, or is it?
Yes.
Yes. What?
True. Correct.
They are not
No.
connected. They are connected.
You would just call them twins if they weren't connected.
Okay, right.
Right.
But usually I feel like they're called conjoined twins. Is Siamese...
I'm not...
Can we... Hang on. Let's Google what Siamese means.
Are you racist or something? Does this change anything?
Does this...
This is...
Well, here's the thing. Because if they're disconnected, then no.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. I'm doing some research. No, this can't be it.
Is that an outdated term? No, that's a cat.
So this can't be it.
It's a Siamese cat.
Okay. Okay. It is conjoined twins.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's probably, like Walter said, it's probably an old term where Siamese people, for some reason, used to always be conjoined. I don't know. I don't know the history. I just got here.
Yeah.
All I want to know is, do they both have to go to jail?
Well, clearly.
All right. Fuck you.
Okay, well, here's the thing. What are you going to do?
You say...
Does the state then pay for their...
Yeah.
If they can be disconnected?
Doesn't the other one have to be in on it?
Yeah. Well, listen, though. Remember that couple that just got married? And it was he's only married to one of them and like only dating one of them. So I thought. So I heard. I could be wrong.
Okay.
He's only married to one of them.
Yeah, this is just like there's a lot of... Siamese
Questions.
twins really bring up a lot of unanswered questions.
Yeah, it's the psychology behind it all too. There's so many questions that I want to ask, but it's just so insensitive for me to even say out loud.
Here's what I'm thinking as a compromise. Assuming, let's say half the body, it's like the sisters,
Which
right?
half?
Well, okay,
I'm kidding.
Okay, you know this conjoined sisters?
Yeah. Well, the ones that got married recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Abby and something?
I think so.
So, do they both have sensation of like their hands and everything like that? Do they work together on that, or do they have one half? Whatever part is independently owned by the perpetrator of a murder.
Chop it off.
Not chop it off.
Oh, okay.
But like tie it up. Put a bag over their head. They don't get to enjoy normal life.
Yeah, they're punished.
Yep. They get their arm restrained.
Imagine like you're so against it as one of the sisters, and then the other one's just like crazy but has complete control over the legs, and you're just like, I don't want to do this. And then you have to be stuck in jail for the rest of your life because the person who controls your legs committed murder. That sounds like a nightmare.
Nightmare. Yeah, I don't
Also,
like
it sounds
this.
like an American Horror Story setup.
Yeah. Somebody else
Plot.
was talking about like getting DNA evidence because it would come back to you either way because it's the same DNA. So convicting one person over the other one.
Yeah. You're both done.
You know, Ronnie says, I know justice. That's true.
Dane
know the legal system.
He does.
I know my way around.
He loves Judge Judy, Marilyn Millian. He loves a good judge.
Yeah.
And I feel like he actually does provide good legal advice.
Honestly, I can't, I'm not a lawyer.
Right. Legally, don't take this as
it's
legal
not
advice.
legal advice.
Yeah.
Always get a lawyer. But if you were just curious about something, usually
Hit me up.
I know how to navigate the legality of it.
Wait, Dane, maybe that would be a fun segment that you do. You dress as a judge and people send in like their situation. And
Well,
you
that's
help
what
them.
I was kind of thinking for the fake video investigation is
Yeah.
we kind of make like court cases about it.
Yeah.
And present evidence and things like that.
Okay.
That would be
Shoot,
fun.
this could get deep.
Yep. Could be good. Keep an eye out for that one, guys. All right. Am I the asshole for reporting all my 9-year-old daughter's TikTok videos?
I think that there is an age limit.
Okay.
Like a age, not limit. Yeah, I guess limit, but in reverse.
You can't make an account if you're less than.
A
What do you
certain
call
age.
that? Requirement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
That sounds good.
I think maybe that's below. I think you have to be like 12, or am I wrong?
13.
13.
It's in this. I'll read it to you.
So no, I mean, and honestly, that's kind of young. Like also, I mean, even if it is like
Get her off
kind of
TikTok.
lighthearted.
It's not when they find it.
Well, and here,
They is in the pedophiles.
that's what I was just thinking. I was like, this is probably for the best because there's creepers out there.
Yeah.
Trying
Get
to
her
find
off.
that
Get her
weird
off.
stuff.
Post goes, I recently came across an account belonging to my 9-year-old daughter. When I went to her and asked her about it, she told me her mom knew about it. Also, wait a second.
Hang on.
How do you stumble across a 9-year-old's TikTok?
Can we investigate that?
You're on a list, pal.
You're on a list. Yeah.
I then went to her mom and let her know that I wasn't okay with this at all. She brushed it off and told me that the parental controls and told me all the parental controls she was putting in place. I might just be overprotective of my kids, but I still feel as if kids that young should be okay. Wait, what? Should be on TikTok or the internet without a high level of supervision by an adult. After my concerns were brushed to the side, the only thing I can do is to have the account taken down. Guidelines state no one under 13. Report.
I mean, I
Delete
don't.
it.
Yeah, honestly, Wow,
Oh.
that was fast.
We got the poll.
Wow, you're
Is this
freaking
person
good.
an asshole? 1, yes. 2 for no. I think I agree. I gotta go 2 on that. Do you disagree?
I feel like I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, girl,
You don't need to be on there. You should, like, if there was a social media that was specific to like a school of like, kids,
yeah.
I'd be like, all right, cool.
Wow.
TikTok?
Predator's dream.
Yeah, exactly. You're accidentally making the worst person's day, which is not, we don't want that.
You know
I'm
what?
not trying to do that.
Dane, this exact thing, not exact, but something very similar happened to my brother. He is 9 and was banned. His TikTok, well, my mom's TikTok was banned because he was using her TikTok and posting on TikTok.
Yeah.
And they were like, you look underage.
You kind of look kind of young
You look like a baby.
for an adult woman.
Banned his ass.
You look like a little boy for an adult woman. Just give him the Hello Kitty excuse. I am actually an
just a
adult
girl.
female,
Yeah.
mother of 3. Anyway, yeah, we'll move on from that. Can you click on the interaction window?
Yes. Sorry.
Am I the asshole for exposing my cheating girlfriend at her birthday party?
I mean, just from the title, no. I mean,
But it's her birthday.
but it's her birthday, and also like, why is that the time? But I mean, so that sounds like kind of revengeful. So
Do cheaters need to be exposed?
yeah, that's the thing. Is like,
Yes or no?
I don't know. Most of the time, they automatically just do get exposed. Do they need to be? What do you feel?
Should be,
They should be.
but need to be.
Both Dane and I were cheated on in our previous relationships.
Not, I wouldn't say really for me. Yours was a bit more blatant. There was a bit more issues there. But for me, there was definitely like
Questionable.
more to the story,
Right.
I'll say. I was in it's complicated. I was in one of those.
He
if
had
you
to
guys
change
have
his
ever,
status on Facebook. It was
yeah,
really
been in one of
crazy.
those.
All right, let's see. Let's see
All right,
how
here
we
we
feel.
go. I, 27 male, have been my girlfriend Sarah, 26F, for 3 years. All this time, I thought things were going great between us. Sorry.
Yeah, it was good.
We had already talked about moving in together and making our relationship formal, an engagement and wedding. All that was planned. So I haven't messed up.
However.
I haven't messed up.
Yeah.
This is the post.
Yeah.
Okay. However, a few months ago, I'm seriously gonna hit my monitor. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
However, a few months ago, she started to have some weird characters unlike hers, like coming home late and drunk, being secretive with her phone, and making excuses to avoid spending time together. For like a week, I tried to study and get to know where all this were coming from, and to make it worse, I started to think I was the problem, why she is behaving like that. With time, my gut feeling kept nagging me, so I decided to do some investigating just to seek the truth. One night, while she was drunk asleep, I went through her phone.
Drunk asleep.
She was drunk asleep. I went through her phone, and I checked her chats with her best friend because there is where all the secrets are. I was shocked to find out that she was having an affair, which I don't think, if you're dating, is it an affair?
I think
it's just cheating.
It's just cheating.
I think affair is stepping
Legally.
on a marriage.
Yeah.
With one of my boys.
No, it's always a boy.
This was my favorite part. This is why I brought it in here.
Okay.
She was cheating on me with one of my boys?
Bruh.
I thought you were my boy.
I thought you were my boy.
I confronted her about it. She denied everything, even when I showed her the messages. She said they were just joking around and that I was being paranoid. Can you imagine just like, ha ha ha, here's my penis. And they'd be like, LOL. Send more.
Yeah.
Not the boys.
Yeah. Yikes.
I didn't buy it, but I didn't push further. So last week was her birthday party. Everyone was invited, including my boy. LOL. I said to myself, I could keep hurting and pretending I'm okay. So after the eating and dancing, it was time to talk, which is so funny. I just imagine like you show up to a party and it's just like, all right, now let's talk. Now that we've got those things out of the way.
Now that we had a little bit of fun.
Time to have a little bit of conversation.
Yeah.
Now it's the talk time part of the party.
Right.
Talk time part of the party.
Right.
We got to the talk time part of the party. I decided to talk last as I wanted to hear how everyone praised our relationship.
Let's all say 3 things that we like about the birthday girl.
Yes.
And then he goes last.
He's like, oh, I can't wait for everyone to be done so I can absolutely ruin her.
Yeah.
So everyone can feel so dumb and stupid for what they just said that they liked about it. They also, the thing here is that they say they wanted to hear how everyone praised their relationship, then prove them wrong. So they're going to their birthday being like, you guys are really good at dating.
Yeah, you guys are the mom and dad relationship.
You guys are awesome at kissing.
Strong.
Faithful.
With the boys. We them boys.
When it was my turn, I talked about trust and loyalty, and then I dropped the bombshell. I let everyone know that she was cheating and even sent messages to her birthday group so everyone could see.
Wow. When did he, like, was he, like, pending that text?
Yeah, he
like,
had
as he's talking, and then
the
he's
whole
click send.
party. It's just like 3 dots, you know?
Yeah, it
just getting
feels
ready to
like,
send it. But
yeah.
It wasn't the talking time of the party yet.
Wow.
He
It
had to
just
wait.
feels like those presentations. What's that that party game that we play that is the presenting game in
It's one of the Jackbox games.
Yeah. It feels like one of those where he's presenting and as he's talking he sends out the text. He's like,
They're cheating on me.
if you look at your phone, you can actually see here on slide A.
Yeah. Who the hell does this at a birthday party? I'm almost kind of debating that this is fake because it's just so silly.
I think it
It's
might
just
be.
so dumb. Who does this? I don't know. Teenagers in their Bree
What?
has just yawned, everybody.
No!
We got to go through the yawning punishment because Bree just yawned, and I caught her doing it in 4K. And the stream caught it in 1080p. So Bree, do you want to pick your punishment? We have mustard or we have lime juice.
I want lime juice.
Mustard it is.
No!
You have to do the mustard. You have to do whatever I say.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The first one was a trick. So now it's got to be mustard.
Now I'm pissed.
All right.
Guys, it was an accident.
It always is.
We have to at least shake it up. Ooh, I like that.
How long do we do this for?
Welcome back, ASMR.
All right, guys. Here we go. All right, Bree. Hopefully this will wake her up.
Yeah, there's a turd on, like, you know, like the,
You gotta eat
the
it.
dried part. No,
The crunchiest part of the
really?
experience. Yeah, it's good. It's just dehydrated.
Oh no.
Don't pick it off. Don't pick it off. All right, Bree. Go ahead and
Ready?
Yep. Oh, and she's got it. There's your little bit of mustard. What was that face? Are you okay?
No.
You better don't do it again. What the hell is this? You didn't eat any of it.
I squirted in my mouth.
It's all right here. It's all on the end of this thing. Look at that. That's crazy. Your mom when I'm
I don't hate mustard.
Your girl
Dane.
when I'm done peeing in her.
Dane, my breath right now,
Yeah.
not good.
Not good.
I can tell.
Well, let's get back into it.
Wow.
All right. Sent the messages in the group chat to everyone at the party so they could see. Everyone was shocked while she felt embarrassed and ran out crying. Her family and friends came at me for humiliating her on her precious day.
On her precious
On
day.
her precious little day. I left shortly after, feeling a mix of anger and relief. Now my phone keeps getting notifications from her friends calling me all sorts of names, but I feel like she deserved it for betraying my trust. Would they be the asshole? They're just immature. They're just like
Yeah.
a little like baby.
I would agree.
Who does this? Yes, no, or fake. I'm feeling
Wow.
3. What are you feeling?
I think it might be fake, yeah.
Yeah. It's just too silly. This just feels like a middle schooler's like dream of an event that happens.
They're like, ooh, let me write this drama. They watch like one
They set a
little
fair.
Pretty Little Liars episode and they're like, oh, I can do this.
They set a fair, which is just so wrong.
I think they are a child. I think they're a teenager who wrote this.
Yeah. Wow, look at this. We're all on the same page. All 3 of us. All 3 of us. You 2 guys and then us also on streaming this.
Yeah.
Can't wait to have more viewers. What?
I
What?
just yawned. Dane, I need to just do like a couple jumping jacks.
Oh my
I need
gosh.
to do a
All
jumping
right.
jack.
Lime juice. Here we go.
Dane,
Click on the interaction window again.
Immediately.
Type in 6s in chat. Oh my god. Ugh. Next time,
Dane,
it's going to be both.
should I take some deep breaths?
Next time, it's going to be mustard and lime juice together. All right. Shake it in the microphone again. There we go. That's what we want to hear.
It's what it sounds like in my head when I'm like slurshing around the stuff,
What the hell?
my toothpaste,
Oh, what?
or like after I'm rinsing my mouth.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
How much?
I get what you're saying. You just wait. Okay. Go
I
ahead.
hope I can. I don't, how much am I supposed to do?
I mean, that's good. That's good. All right. Bree, I hope you've learned your lesson for a second time.
Slap me. Don't.
Next time, here's what's going to happen. I get to put in the amounts.
Are you serious?
Yes. And I'm going to do both. So, I hope you are on notice
Dude, I'm scared.
legally from here on out. All right.
No, actually, I need to be stimulated.
All right. Here we go.
Let me get my fidget spinner.
That one was fake. We're moving on.
Oh my god.
I'm on the asshole for divorcing my husband because he spent 10 minutes in the car during a family emergency.
Okay, hang on. I wasn't paying attention. Divorcing my husband because he spent 10 minutes in the car during a family emergency?
Yep.
Well, what was he doing and what was the emergency?
I guess let's find out.
But also,
Thank you for
Maybe.
picking a side.
But maybe, sorry.
To pick a side and just commit. Just say, yeah.
I don't think
this
she's an
guy
asshole.
Sucks.
In my opinion, I feel like as of right now, with the information I have, I don't think she's an asshole because I want a man who shows up and takes action when it's needed. And if you're hiding in a car, you're being a little bitch and hiding in the car.
Oh my gosh.
When there's a family emergency.
Yeah. Wow.
Get out of my life.
All right. I, female, have been married to my husband, male.
Sorry.
Get that out of the way. For 2 years. He has a habit of sitting in the car for 5 to 10 minutes before entering the house. I don't know why he does it, but he talked about a past...
What?
You literally just yawned again.
Oh, no!
Breathe.
Dane.
Get out of here.
Okay, we need to just... I'm not talking. I need to be stimulated. Hang on. Let me do a couple jumping jacks.
You go do what you need to do, and I'm going to read, and you listen to me while I'm reading.
Okay.
And when you come back, we're doing the punishment. We're still doing it. All right. He talked about a past traumatic experience he had when he came home and caught his ex cheating on him. Because of that, he just spent a few minutes in his car before he enters his home as a response to his trauma. Now, I won't say that he's wrong in coping with what had happened, but this has made me feel uneasy, and it had caused many fights between us. Like when we had guests, he would sit outside before coming in. Or when dinner was ready and waiting on him, he'd take 10 minutes to silently sit in his car. I was worried about his behavior. I was worried that something might come of this, and he does not respond properly. And it happened last week. My 8-year-old son tripped and fell on the stairs and broke his ankle. He was in so much pain, and I called my husband to come and take him to the hospital. He rushed out of work, but then I called, and then I was stunned.
Oh no, there's mustard on my shirt.
Oh my gosh, Bree, what the crap? Jeez, what the Bree? Oh my gosh, we're hot tubs and bikinis category now all of a sudden. Wow. Yeah, hide behind the monitor at least. I was stunned to see him sitting outside in his car. I was both shocked and angry. I ran outside and asked how long he'd been sitting in the car. He told me around 8 minutes. I asked why he didn't come into the house immediately to help, and he said he would after 2 more minutes. I was so mad and hurt, but I tried to rush him, and he insisted he wouldn't feel comfortable coming in until the 10 minutes were up. He told me to get my son ready to take him to the hospital, but I started screaming at him nonstop, telling him that this was a family emergency and that he was just out of his mind to behave like that. It might not have been my best response, but I was shocked by his behavior. Where are we at? Behavior. Where the crap are we? I'm lost in the sauce right now. Oh, okay. No, we are here. Okay. And quite concerned because I had this situation always stuck in the back of my mind, thinking what my husband do when there's a family emergency. I ended up taking my son by myself when my neighbor intervened and offered to take us. We went to the hospital, and later my husband came and tried to talk to me, but I refused. I then went to stay with my mom and texted him that I wanted a divorce. He tried to rationalize and justify what he's done, saying he couldn't help it and that he was nervous and wanted to help my son, but I felt stuck. I refused to reply to his messages, and days later, his family literally harassed me, saying that I was making my husband's trauma more severe and that I disrespected his boundaries by pushing him off his limits. I feel lost and unable to think because of the whole ordeal. My family are with me on this, but they can be biased sometimes. My husband's still trying to basically talk to me out of divorce, saying I'm making a huge deal out of it. I feel like I no longer have trust in him, especially when it comes to serious stuff, like how cold he acted in a family emergency. Edit to clarify, my son isn't biologically his son. We don't have kids together.
I stand by what I originally had said. Like, what are you doing? Being like, my time. 2 more minutes. It's like,
That's
okay, that's
definitely
not
the weird
priority.
part. Yeah. It's one, like, the whole, like, trauma thing. I'm between 2 and 3. I don't know.
I think I mean,
the thing that gets me is that they were like, in 2 minutes, I'll be in. That's crazy to me.
wait. Yeah, no, she's not an asshole. No, I know. That's why I'm like, there's no way. But then, like, maybe she didn't express, but then she's also, like, apparently screaming. So I'm like, maybe it is fake. I don't know.
They rushed home from work to sit in the driveway for 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'm like, there's...
And also, the justification is one time they came home and they found that they were being cheated on. Were you giving them 10 minutes to finish? What's the trauma? What's
polite?
the solution here? Like,
yeah.
all right, I'm coming in. I just sitting in the driveway, just freaking honking my horn. Just like, hey, get it over with.
Yeah.
Wipe it up.
Wipe it up.
I'm coming in. Like, that's what's going to be happening when your son has broken his ankle. You think your wife's just like, all right, it's a race to cheat on him before he gets home and takes my son to the hospital.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
If it's real, he needs therapy.
Yeah. Yeah. Go to therapy.
And period.
But leave him. Goodbye.
Leave him. All right, can you click on the interaction window for me?
Yep.
All right. I can't remember if there's another one after this. Okay, this is it. All right, good. Good. This is from you, Mr. Right Now. Do you smell something?
Yeah, I actually reek of mustard right now.
That's awesome. I hope you've learned your lesson.
There's a lot going on.
Guys, the fake
Bless
video
you.
investigation is coming up next, and it will be so exciting that Bree will actually not yawn.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for that.
I think if you're reading to me, you know.
I'm putting you to sleep.
Yeah.
She always has her Kindle by her bed, and that's how she goes to sleep. I'm just boring her.
Yeah, you're just boring me.
All right. I lost interest in a girl because of her hoe phase. Am I the asshole?
You lost interest in a girl?
Yo, they can smell it in
No?
the chat. The mustard.
Bro, I'm so sorry.
5D.
Like
5D stream experience.
yeah, let me tell you, we are the first and we
To
are now the
introduce
last.
smells.
Yeah.
Many to come.
I smell like ass. Nope, I
Speaking of
keep getting a
that.
whiff of Yeah, baby.
What did you want to say?
I think is last.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
All right. I, male, have this friend. She's nice looking, outgoing, funny. Period. We met in school and hit it off as friends. We hung out together or as a group. Or me and my girlfriend with her and her boyfriend a few times a week. It's quite a sentence there. We have never really been single at the same time, so I never really noticed her romantically. I mean, I noticed that she was attractive, but never thought of her romantically. I ended up breaking up with my girlfriend a few months later. She broke up with her boyfriend. Well, because most of our friends are paired off at the time, we ended up hanging out like 4 days a week. I wasn't aware I was starting to catch feelings for the girl until someone pointed it out. I stopped dating and approaching other women. It really hit home when she went on a few different dates and I noticed I was jealous. So I sat her down and had a chat. Sit her down.
She is sat.
You say, this is actually starting to piss me off.
Yeah.
What you're doing
Quit
going
being a
out on
hoe.
these other dates is freaking crazy when we're like good friends like this.
We're best friends, remember?
Told her I have noticed recently I was becoming interested in her. I absolutely hate her. That's what it says.
I love that song.
I absolutely hated seeing her go on dates with other guys and wanted to see if us dating would be as cool as our friendship so far. That's so cool.
That would be really cool. Let's see if this is cool.
Let's see if this is cool. I don't know. You got cash.
Yeah.
Girls like a guy who's just like freaking cash.
Cool. Yeah.
Just like whatever.
Yeah.
First, she smiled. Big, happy, excited eyes. Then, something happened. Her smile turned unsure. She explained she had thought of it as well and is interested in giving it a try, but not until the end of summer. Confused, I asked why the end of summer. She explained she was in her hoe phase. Her words. She wanted to have a summer of fun before she settled down. The rest of that day was awkward. I cut things short. When she asked, I told her we were fine. My pride was bruised a bit, and I was feeling disappointed, but not to worry. We are definitely still friends. I have to admit, the second she chose potentially random hookups and getting run through for the summer over a relationship, all romantic feelings died. Frick. I wasn't mad at her. She did nothing wrong. But the way I viewed her had changed. She was forever in the friend zone for me. I took a few days to put my big boy pants on and we started hanging out again. But it was different. I only saw her as a friend and I only was interested in seeing her every now and then. And not all the time like before. I started dating other girls again. I had no hard feelings. I genuinely enjoyed being around her, only like before when we both had spouses. Why do people think they're married? This one and the last one.
They said that they were dating and they broke up with their boyfriend and then
their
like
boyfriend
spouses.
and their girlfriend, and now it's their spouses.
I don't know.
What do words mean?
Is this AI?
I don't know.
This is AI generated.
I feel like
sure.
AI wouldn't make that mistake though.
No, they do. I watched this one clip. They were like asking them questions. I think it was actually like Drew Gooden who did it, and he was asking him questions, and it kept contradicting itself.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It definitely does that for me. I'll be like, "Hey, give me this, but don't do this," and they do exactly what I told them not to do. And I'm like,
"You silly bitch."
Try again. And then it does it again. I'm like, I told you not to do this part. And then I'm getting angry, and it's like,
you send emojis like,
yeah, face like red exploding. Like, you're pissing me off, dude.
Quote, angry, unquote.
Yeah. Piss me off. Anyway, one night we were out as a group and we all had a few drinks, and she says, "Hey, good news. Summer's almost over." As in, hey, remember that deal we had?
My chapter is closing as well as my legs.
As well as my legs. My legs are coming together just like summer's becoming over. Oblivious to what she meant to later, I say, "That sucks. I love summer." Then I got distracted by other conversations being had. I did notice she was cold towards me the rest of the night. October rolls around. She wants to do lunch, just her and I. We meet up. Having a great talk, we talked about her summer. She talks about all the guys she dated over the summer. She used this to steer the conversation to us. She wanted to let me know that she was ready to settle into a relationship and wanted to get back to our earlier conversations. I told her it's cool. I valued our friendship and think we should stay as friends. She wanted to know what's changed and would not let it go, so I had to be honest. I told her that her choices to put me on the back burner for hot girl summer was hurtful, and I feel like she actually liked me. She would have wanted to be in a relationship with me. She said she knew we would be the real thing, and she needed us to get through her hoe phase to give her an honest shot. I let her know the fact that she felt we could have been something, and she still chose potentially to get run through by a bunch of strangers instead. Going back, he's got one line.
Living my dream.
Why are you getting run through by all these men?
Train.
Instead of starting something special or something real, tells me she didn't feel about me the way she thinks she does. I accept that and stayed friends with her with no hard feelings. But the second she chose to put me on the back burner, I lost all romantic feelings for her. Forever. Because it feels like she was shopping around all summer and settled on me. And I am nobody but a backup plan.
Yeah.
She got mad, stopped talking to me, and our friends think I should apologize and give her a chance, but those feelings aren't there. What do you think? Am I the asshole? I should probably add, at a A timeline. This was last summer. We had seen each other around, but she avoids me if she can. The reason I wrote this now is because a mutual friend and I were talking about it last summer and how the fall went. Then pointed out that she is still single and asked me recently if I have/would changed my mind. I don't think they were asking for her because they said she still thinks I'm an ass. A little bit of a doozy there.
A little doozy.
Yeah. Are they the asshole?
Wow. Walter, thank you so much.
He's on it.
Wow.
Shout out Walter in the chat for getting these polls up and running.
That's
Guys,
so kind.
is the OP an asshole? 1 yes, 2 no, or 3 fake?
Is this person an asshole?
I honestly don't necessarily think it's fake. I might say no. I think I understand. I think I sympathize with those feelings. That's me. What do you think? Are they an asshole for not
dating, wanting to date them again? No.
Yeah.
I mean, he is kind of like, I don't know. He kept saying like, it's no hard feelings and we are friends. But I think the thing is like, she was upfront and honest with him. Like, I'm not ready to get into a relationship. Like, I'm still working on other things. Entanglements. And she was open and honest with that. I think he was probably taken aback. Like, I mean, it sounds like they actually were good friends. Like, and they were open and honest with each other. And then he caught feelings, but then I don't know.
He was being kind of weird. The whole run through thing. He was obviously kind of immature, maybe in his feelings.
Yeah.
But it definitely does not feel good to be like, oh yeah, I will date you exclusively once I'm done having sex with a bunch of other people.
Yeah, I mean, but she was
kind of weird.
But she was upfront and honest about that,
which is fair.
I think that's
but I think it's also fair that he loses feelings.
Yeah, I think that's normal.
Yeah.
Like he's like, yeah, maybe this isn't like.
Yeah. She can't be like,
she doesn't
whoa,
feel
how
the same...
unexpected.
Right. Like and he said it too. Like, she does not feel the same way that I feel about her.
Right.
And then it is what it is, you know?
I don't think she sucks if she was being honest, and I don't think he sucks if he was being honest. I feel like, it just kind of didn't work out, and that's how it is.
That's the name of the game.
And she should kill herself.
And on that note, delete.
All right. Now that we got that out of the way.
Dane, I actually was like really, really, really fighting yawning.
I know.
I could feel it.
I saw you yawning just in your mouth.
Really?
But I wasn't going to call it out.
I didn't fully yawn. I was taking big, deep breaths, and I was scared it was going to turn into a yawn. So I kept drinking my water.
Can you click on the interaction?
I don't know why I pushed the mic away.
Ronnie says, good for being honest, not the asshole. Excuse me. I'm about to burp the bubblies here. Good for being honest, but he's not the asshole because he lost interest. I agree. Walter says, I think he probably said something for her to say a year later that he's an asshole. Ooh. He's saying it's a little deeper. We only have one side of the story. Okay.
Yeah. True.
That's an interesting thought. Maybe he wasn't the most available bachelor to her at the time, which is kind of what he suspected as well.
Yeah.
That he was like, if you really wanted to be with me, which I think is kind of the normal thing.
Right.
But maybe he was walking around with some red flags.
Right. He
Didn't know.
Probably. You know what? This sounds like a projection. He's probably a little slut on the little street, on a big street. She was trying
to get her body count up to match his. Whoa, that's crazy.
Girl, don't change yourself for a man. Yeah.
Whoa. All right, guys. The main event. What happened in the interaction window?
Oh, I closed it. Sorry, I thought that's my bad.
All right. We're bringing it back. I hit 4 and it went to come and That wasn't what it was supposed to do, guys.
And we were on it for a while too. I was like, wow, he's really holding this come button. Like that was meant to be.
Yeah, didn't quite.
That's my bad.
Necessarily mean it for it to go that
I'm
way.
excited about this.
All right, guys. Without further ado, we got the main event. This is what we've come here for. This is the interaction. This is how we come. We're gonna get right into fake video investigation. All right. Caption, she caught him on a work dinner. Oh.
This is unreal. What is going on?
Hey, put that away.
Oh my god. I want to hear it.
You guys canceled. She's my coworker. I knew you'd be pissed, so I didn't tell you.
You knew I'd be mad, so you didn't tell me. Are you serious right now? Where are the people that you said were going to be
They
here?
canceled on me. She texted me, told me she could come last minute, so I said, hey, that's fine.
You're playing it off like it's not a problem, but you said that you knew I'd be mad.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not trying to cause any problems.
Okay, and we're talking, so why are you coming and talking to me?
I just wanted to let you know so that you don't have to feel so bad. Like, nothing's going on.
Nothing's going on.
Okay, who are you?
We work together, yeah.
Okay, yeah, go home together. I'm over this. I'm so over this.
Marketing department.
She's in the marketing department.
I think it's fake.
Okay.
I think it's fake. What do you think?
By the way, Walter, I actually have a poll. If you do !poll space fake, it'll automatically generate a poll similar to the one that you have here. Just a little easier way to do it. I'm going to work on getting some presets. I might do the one that we were kind of doing for the Am I the Asshole? I might make that one a preset as well. But
Oh yeah.
is this one real? You're saying yes.
Nope.
Okay. There we go. Correct it. Honestly, the oh, can you get me back in the interaction? The way it starts out looks really real to me. That little like jump and everything. And this part is kind of like
That part is where I lost it.
I want to hear it.
the hand up.
Yeah.
She's my coworker. I knew you'd
Yeah.
be pissed, so I didn't tell you.
Because they actually had to like sit out and like make a scene out of it. Whoops.
Yeah.
I thought this part was pretty good.
Unreal. What is going on?
But the conversation at the end, especially when the other girl comes into it and she's like,
Where are the people that you said
I
were
just
gonna
want to let you know that we're not having an
Yeah.
affair on your dating
That's
relationship.
fine.
be- You're playing it off like it's not a problem, but you said that you knew I'd be mad.
I thought it was real until the other girl started talking. That's kind of where I was at.
Oh wow.
But
yeah.
also the recording while you're walking away, in
and we're
retrospect,
talking,
I'm like,
so
this
why
doesn't
are you
make
coming-
much sense. Like, why is she recording here?
I want to hear it.
I think like if
Maybe
he followed her out.
Yeah, maybe this is real.
If he
You
followed
knew
her
I'd
out.
be
Yeah.
mad, so you didn't tell me. Are you serious right now? Where are the people that you said were going to be
They
here?
canceled on me. She texted come last. That's fine.
It's not a problem, but you said that you knew
Yeah.
I'd be mad.
Up until here,
I just wanted to let you know that I'm not trying to cause any problems.
I was on it, but it lost me.
She lost me.
Okay,
I lost
I think
it.
it's
talking,
fake.
So why are you coming and talking?
I feel like I've seen videos of like women catching their husbands or boyfriends
who
on
are
work
you?
dinners,
Yeah.
and they seem a lot more like, oh shit. And then the coworker is kind of like, oh shit, like I didn't know you were in a relationship even, you know?
Ooh, yeah. But she knew.
Mm-hmm.
So this says the scenario. Recording during all this for divorce reasons. Could be real.
How much do you have to like
Gotta get that
prove your-
money.
I just recently heard in one state that you can't divorce if you're pregnant with that person's child. Like while you're pregnant with them, you can't divorce.
Where's that?
And I actually learned about this because did you know that Gypsy Rose Blanchard is pregnant?
No.
Surprise! Congrats.
Wow. So happy for you, Gypsy Rose Blankard. You're gonna be a mama.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the second video.
But I feel like it's silly if you're holding it. But you can stand on it.
So a pretty typical gender reveal.
Oh, what did you do?
He didn't know how to hold
He
it.
must have gone through my foot. Back to the shop. Back to the shop. We have to.
I totally ruined it. I'm gonna go back a little bit, guys. she told him to step on it so it wouldn't go away because she didn't want him to hold it. So he put his foot on it. I'm new here, guys. Sorry.
Stand on it. Okay, ready?
Okay, so stand on it.
He kind of lifted his foot.
Boy.
Did he?
Yeah, if you look
Yo,
closely,
conspiracy.
he kind of lifted his toes a little.
Okay, ready?
Okay, so stand on it.
Do you see that?
Oh, there was a little bit.
I need to put my foot on it. It must have gone through my foot. Back to the
Of a
shop.
thing. I'm actually pretty torn on this
I'm
one.
laughing because if I don't laugh, I'll cry.
I
Under my foot.
Before you stand on
it's
it.
so goofy that I want to say fake. Right?
Oh my god.
Because especially like the fact that he just like doesn't
Stand on it.
turn around to like once it's gone, he's just like, oh,
Okay.
Oops.
Actually, I think this actually might be real.
I'm kind of
I
there.
think it might be real.
His reaction is just kind of like lame. I think. But maybe that's just how he is. So I don't know.
So stand on it.
But hers is like pretty convincing.
Put my foot on it.
Of like
Yeah.
you're kidding.
Through my foot.
Yeah.
Back to the shop.
Though
Back to the
also
shop. We have to.
attractive like British people just make me think of like Love Island.
Yeah.
Put it under my foot.
Before you
I don't
stand
know
on
how
it.
they like find each other and like date, but I think it's only that. I
think
probably
this
got to
might be
extend the
real.
time for real or fake.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of a quick poll there.
Yeah.
We're kind of split on this one, which kind of
I think-
anticipated.
I know the it's when he kind of lifted his toes up, and I feel like this is a rage
Oops.
bait
Can you click
situation
back
as
on
well. This might be a rage bait situation as well, but
Stand on it. Okay, ready?
Okay, so stand on it.
Yeah, just like the whole turn. I don't know.
and also like
I kind of.
wait, listen.
Okay.
This might be fake
Okay.
Must have gone through my
because where is she? Are they just trying to do this intimately? But then like they're out and about.
Cry.
Like this type of setup is usually with people, and there's
Okay.
no one else there. No one else is like yay or like no. This isn't in front of a crowd.
Is this COVID times? Who knows?
But you can stand on it.
I just feel like most people
And the fact
who
that
do
he
the
couldn't
balloon.
just hold it too is just like funny to me.
Yeah.
It's just like you can't just hold it there. Because then
Right.
they made another video and he did just hold it
to
there.
the shop.
Yeah, probably because he learned his lesson.
But would they have paid for a whole nother thing just to do this?
Did you investigate to see like what their profiles look like?
Stand on it.
It looks pretty genuine. So I'm not
Oh, wow.
I'm not entirely sure. It's I'm
I'm
inconclusive on this.
Yeah, actually, I feel the same way.
I don't really have a good answer. I don't really know.
We need to call them.
We'll call them up.
Yeah.
But then we also have to be skeptical of their answer
Right.
because it can't.
What's in it for you, bud?
Yeah.
Really unfuckable.
All right.
Who y'all know can pull up midday, get their car cleaned off?
So they just
I'll
hired a
wait, 'cause
mobile
Y'all don't know.
car detailer.
Look at it.
Oh my gosh, they hit the car. Fake.
What the heck? Can I see it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really unfuckable. Who y'all know can pull up midday, get their car cleaned off? I'll wait, cause y'all don't know. Look at it.
The whole accelerating the car in reverse thing. We saw this at the boat launch.
I need to see more. But also that she cuts it off. I'm like, ooh, maybe.
But why is she recording? I think that's a great
Wait,
question.
yeah, is she like she's
Why
trying to-
is the car that's detailing pulled in front of the car that it's detailed?
What up, Hirenex?
Hi, Renex and Cintiq. Welcome
Yo.
to the chat. It looks so brand new. Yeah.
That's what I'm confused about. I'm like, maybe for insurance claims.
Yeah.
Who's driving that car? Like, I just want to know what they look like.
Supposedly the detail company.
Right.
They're really good at
But-
getting repeat customers by cleaning your car and then hitting it.
Why were
Did
they
I
in
tell you
front of
that
her-
we're also a mobile mechanic?
Why were they in front of her car?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense
I
to
think
me.
it's fake.
Let's click back on the interaction. I'll play it again for everybody.
Yeah, I'm really unfuckable. Who y'all know can pull up midday, get their car cleaned off?
Yeah, somebody's
I'll
like,
wait,
I
y'all
will
don't
record
know.
my car from 40
Okay.
feet away. Look how good of a job they did cleaning my car while I'm 40 feet away on my porch. Oh no!
I'll wait.
Fake.
Oops.
Fake.
Yeah, I think it's fake.
All right, we're moving on. Have you seen this one?
No.
When the urge to get changed straight into your home clothes is so strong. For those who can't maybe read it, it says, will you marry me? Or something to that effect. She turns the complete wrong way. And that's his reaction. Going to Jada's, have fun, dude.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah. What point you say like, hey babe, I'm over here.
Okay, I just want to know what the setup is, because like, why? Like,
The
there's no
recording
talking.
makes sense.
There's no talking. He's not holding her hand. He's not like, I'm so in love with you. Like, he's not buttering her up. Clearly, she's like, I'm ready to go.
But he
home.
like stood in position. He was ready to go, and she just like walked right past. I think it's real.
I think
it's real.
I think it might be real. Sorry.
Vote 1 real. Yes. Is this video real? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Let's get it in the chat, guys. Both Twitch and YouTube here. We get the poll going. I think it's real.
But like, it is kind of weird. Like, how could she miss that when he's like walking over there? She wants nothing to do with him.
She's had a rough day, which is like, maybe
Yikes.
let's propose tomorrow morning after
You know
breakfast.
what? If the vibes are off,
Yeah.
just
Hide the balloons,
Yeah.
put up a curtain, get something going in there, and we're going to try this again another day when she's got a little more energy.
Dane.
Huh.
Have I told you about the story when my first boyfriend ever proposed to me?
I don't know.
Not proposed to me.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I've never been proposed to. I'm sorry.
I was like,
meant
I
to
don't
say,
think I remember that one.
when he asked me to go to prom with him,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of is like what this feels like.
You want to tell the story for everybody here?
I think maybe this is a good opportunity
Yeah.
to.
Let's hear it.
This
Put 'em on
one
blast.
this is a rough one. This one, should we take this off the screen for a second or no?
Sure. We can do this.
I think this one is kind of a rough one because it sometimes, like when I'm going to sleep at night, it'll pop into my head and it makes
like
me
a
cringe.
cringe
It makes me
experience.
cringe hard.
Yeah.
So I was a junior in high school. Yeah, I was a junior in high school. This was my first boyfriend. We had been dating for like 6 months. And I've known for about 3 months that I wanted to break up with him, and I just didn't know how to do it. I didn't have the balls. I had never gone through a breakup before.
I think most people have been in that relationship where it's like one of their first ones and they're like, oh, this is comfy. And then they're like, I don't like this.
Yeah. It had gotten to that point where I was like, I can't stand you, but I also like I don't know what to do about it.
Right.
And he was talking to me about like, we should go like live in Oregon when we get married and all this
Whoa.
stuff too. And I was like, oh, how do I get out of here?
Mormon.
Yeah, except he wasn't Mormon. I was.
Oh.
It was just me. At that
He
point,
was just trying to, he was like, I don't know. Do you want to go to Idaho or
at that point, I wasn't.
do
I
you
wasn't
want
Mormon
me to have
anymore.
multiple wives? I'll have multiple wives if that's
If
what
you want.
If that's what you want from
Yeah.
me.
So, anywho, I'm just buttering up. I'm just painting the picture right now. Okay. Of course, at this time, I am like so depressed and just unhappy. I go to school one day and I finally muster up the courage. I tell myself I get my
Mustard.
I mustered up the courage.
Bree smells like mustard today
I do, for some reason.
because of the mustard.
The fact that you just have that ready to go. So, I muster up the courage that day. I get in my car after school and I tell myself, I am going to break up with him. When I get home, I'm not even going to think about it. I'm going to break up with him. And I'm driving home. And all of a sudden, I open the door and I walk in. I set my stuff down and I walk in.
This is after you got home. You arrive home. You get out of your car.
Yep.
Okay.
I open the door. I walk in and I see that Jada and my boyfriend at the time is in the kitchen. And I do
Cheating on you?
No, they're just talking.
Oh, okay.
And I do a double take because I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, and I'm like,
To your boyfriend.
yeah, I'm like, what are you doing here? Because like I didn't ask him to come over yet. I was gonna once I got home, I was gonna like change and like get myself ready and then ask him to come over.
Get all dolled up.
Yeah.
Do your hair, put on your makeup.
I was gonna look so
I'm breaking
hot.
up with you. He's gonna know what he's missing out on. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I do a double take. I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? And he was like, oh, I thought I'd just come over. I wanted to, I don't know. He came up with like some excuse, right? And I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm gonna go upstairs really quick. I just need to like go and change like, and all this stuff. And I go to my room or no.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh no. I need to remember the events a little bit better. But I think I was like, okay, well, while you're here, no, that's what it was. Since he was already there, I was like, okay, well, while you're here, like, I need to talk to you. And he was like, okay.
Great opportunity.
So Dane, I kid you not, we go to my living room now. We're on the couch and I'm talking to him. And again, I have no balls. I am talking to this kid for like 10 minutes, telling him like, I've just been really sad lately. And, you know, just like building up the conversation,
makes
right?
me depressed. I feel like I don't have any friends.
No.
You're the worst guy I've ever known.
I'm pussyfooting around.
Okay.
And I'm in the living room while this is happening, right? Jada, my sister,
Shout out.
calls my mom in a frantic panic, telling my mom Bree is about to break up with
Do
her
you
boyfriend
hear
at the
this on the
time.
phone? Do you
No.
hear them?
No.
Okay. This
So-
is details you get afterwards.
I get details afterwards that she ran away and she calls my mom and is like, she's trying to break up with her boyfriend right now.
Don't let her do it.
All of a sudden I'm talking to this boy. I'm saying, I'm sorry. I'm just so sad and I've been wanting to talk to you for a while. All of a sudden my phone's going off. Bum, 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 buzz, 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 buzz. And I'm like, like a couple of buzzes is fine. Like, you know, people are texting me, whatever. My phone was nonstop buzzing. So then I'm like, I think I need to answer this. I think it's my mom. She keeps calling me. So I go to answer the phone. She goes, where are you right now? I'm like, I'm at home. She goes, okay, go upstairs into my room. And I go, okay. So I go upstairs into her room and she goes, she says, Bree, are you breaking up with Bailey? His name was Bailey. I'm sorry. Are you breaking up with him right now? And I go, yeah. And she says, I want you to be so quiet right now, but I want you to silently walk into your room. And I go, oh.
In the middle of this conversation that you're having with him?
Yes. He's downstairs on the couch. I'm now upstairs talking to my mom on the phone in her room. And she says, go to your room. Quiet though. Go quietly. So I go, okay. And I'm like, my heart's racing. I'm like so stressed out right now. I open the fucking door.
Yeah.
You know what I see? Balloons everywhere. And a whole wall. An entire wall filled with sticky notes. And in the sticky notes, it says prom ?
He wrote prom on all of them?
He wrote prom in sticky notes all over my entire wall. Like giant letters using sticky notes. Do you know what I'm saying?
And now I'm understanding. He used sticky notes to write prom on your wall.
Yes. But
Question
also,
mark?
And then it was completely covered with like a different color.
He had a background?
Time. Yes.
And the letters?
Yes.
Wow. Shout out him.
So the reason, flashback to the beginning where when I walk in and he's already home, right? He had coordinated with my sister to help come into my room and decorate it to ask me to prom, right?
Wow. Awesome.
So
guy.
I'm on the phone with
Hopefully you said yes.
So I'm on the phone with my mom in my room and I just start crying and I go, Mom, what do I do? Because at this point I had not yet said that I wanted to break up with him, but I was building up to it, right?
We got there.
He was understanding the picture.
Give it one of those.
This was literally the worst. So
So you told him to leave?
I go, Mom, what do I do? I'm crying at this point. I go, Mom, what do I do? And she goes, just take a second. She goes, had you tell them that you want to break up with him yet? And I'm like, no. And she's like, well, I mean, you need to do what you need to do, but I think maybe right now isn't the time to break up with him.
Let him think that this worked. Let him think that his time was worth something and successful.
So, anywho, I get myself together. I go back downstairs and I go, I think I called him up there and I was like, yoo-hoo.
He comes up,
And
you're crying.
I'm crying. And I'm
And
in
you're like,
my
wow,
room.
these are tears of joy.
I'm like, this is the sweetest thing anyone has ever done for me. This is so, like,
But-
you're the nicest guy I've ever met. Dane, you know my pussy ass went to prom with him. You know I said, let's work it out.
I know.
You know I had no backbone. I was 15.
I know.
Or no, I was 16.
Girl.
Girl, I had no backbone. Okay, I was like, you know what? I have to say yes. And I was like,
What else can
I'm
you say?
so sorry.
No.
And then I think
There's only one answer.
I know. It was only shortly after that I cut it off.
You're like,
After
wow, what a
prom.
great prom. Do you think we should stop being together for some reason?
It was so bad, Dane.
Yeah.
So those are one of those moments where I actually cringe and I physically it's like an obsessive compulsive thought that comes to my head sometimes.
Why did he do that to you?
Why did he do that to me?
Why did he do that to
Well,
you?
here's the thing though. I talk about it with my sister all the time too. I'm like, we were not having a good time. Like, it was not fun.
What did she have to do with it?
Well, she helped him do the promposal.
Oh, and she didn't even enjoy being around him for that amount of time?
No, she liked him. He was a really sweet guy. He's still a sweet guy. He was a sweetheart.
We don't know if he still is.
I don't know if he still is. But at that
He
time...
was afterwards.
But
Still? Not sure.
But at that time, what I mean is I was talking to my sister about it, like, girl, like, I just don't understand why he did all of that when we were just not well, like, on the rocks. But I was like, I think he really loved me. And it just hurts me even more because I broke his heart. But...
You gotta love that sound effect. You gotta love
Be so fucking for real right now.
All right, let's get back into that.
I mean, how do you feel about that?
I think you kind of told me that story before.
And what did you... do you think that's crazy, or am I just dramatic and because it's me?
I mean, I know what it's like to be that old and trying to break up with somebody.
Yeah.
It's just like not a thing you want to do.
But to it go to in that way, you gotta admit is pretty insane.
They put you in the major league cringe.
That's some stuff that they would write
MLC.
on. Yeah, like a Pretty Little Liars or a Disney Channel show for sure. All right.
So what was the consensus? I think we had three reals, one fake.
Yeah,
I think we have it. The full like turn away the other way.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and Ronnie
the fact
says
that-
like,
oh, you know what?
What?
You know what? Now that I'm seeing this, look at her right here. It's almost like she stops to see where he's at. I think she realizes about right here
yeah.
that he's not in front of her and starts to turn around.
So, do you think he cut it? He cut it right there because maybe she turned back around and then he did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe this is.
What do you
real.
think? What do you think? Here, watch her little walk. She turns the wrong way from the door. Is it weird how she's looking around? But then she kind of turns her body. Like she's getting ready. She saw it and she wasn't in the mood. I don't think she saw it.
Yo,
I
she
think
was
if she
like,
saw it, she would have taken a full look and then continued up the stairs away
Yeah.
from the situation.
she would have been blunt about it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I say real. I think it's real.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it is real because I think she turns around and sees it.
Yeah. He had to have called her back and been like, babe,
Babe,
can you come
get
back
your
here for
ass
one
over
second?
here.
I've got a really dumb question to ask you.
I mean, and she does look cute. So like, yeah, maybe he thought the idea was like, we'll go out to dinner.
Oh, Anthony's bored. We have to move on. He says next.
I mean, we have been on this one for a long time.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
You
fault.
had your story in between there. All right, just for you. We're moving on. Here we go.
No, she said it on.
This is a dumb little woman
She got it. She got it on the right side this time.
trying to fill up her gas tank. Probably a nice Sunday afternoon. She's in her Sunday best.
What was that jiggle?
Trying to get a little extra hose.
Wait, she's taking up so many lanes.
Where's your boyfriend?
That's not the side. There's not the side.
Wait,
She's running.
yeah, this can't.
She thinks if she can get a running start, she can make it to her car, but also the side of the car that doesn't have the gas.
This is
on
hard
it.
to watch. Wait, Dane, I feel like I'm.
She just
Oh my god, I was literally just about to say I feel like I'm watching like
There
a
we go.
silly show from like the 1950s.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Her gas tank is on the right hand side, and
Does she think that the circle?
she just did a full 360. Nobody is this dumb. For as dumb as people can be,
And she's patting
nobody
it.
is.
Get this shit out of
this
my face, Dane.
dumb.
Get this shit out of my face. This is
We
fake.
gotta do the poll, guys. We gotta do the poll. Is this real? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Type it in the chat.
That's the right side.
It's just, it's fake. It's just 2.
But
It's
you know
the
what?
only right answer.
You know who's eating this up?
Who?
Boomers on Facebook.
Yeah. Moms.
They're like,
Facebook moms. They're like, oh my gosh, this dumb little woman. When I had a baby, I became a smart woman.
I think there are some people in the world who are maybe
It's
this
too silly.
dumb, but it's too silly. The stepping,
The silly walks.
the silly walk.
It's too silly.
She patted her car like if she was like, wait, where? Huh? So she might be on drugs. If it's real, she's on drugs.
People are this dumb. Not this
That
dumb.
dumb, right?
Not
Well,
this.
at that age, I don't know.
Kids these days don't know how to pump their own gas. So entitled. True. That's the top comment on the Facebook video
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
All right. That was the easy one.
Oh no.
They all get harder. This is this Five Guys or In and Out?
This
In
is
and Out?
In and Out.
Will you marry me?
No, this can't. That I don't think that's real.
So
I think that this is not real.
what are they saying in the beginning here? I gotta get this.
Ever since I've been with you these last 6 months, my life has just honestly changed, and I can't believe this is happening right now, but will you marry me?
These last 6 months have changed me. Something about he's never been the same after these last 6 months of dating. But he doesn't really butter her up.
No.
But also, would you expect much buttering from a guy who's proposing at an In and Out?
No, I guess that's a good point. I was gonna say like if he is LDS.
6 guys,
Let's go.
burgers and fries.
Yeah, exactly. Say yes in the moment. Get that awkwardness out of there, and then cut it off. Is this real? No.
What do you think? You don't think it's real?
No, I don't think so.
I'm kind of inconclusive on it.
Really?
To be honest with you, yeah.
I mean,
Cintiq, feel free to join it. This works for both
Maybe.
YouTube and Twitch chat. It's all the same.
I don't know. And like you said, he didn't really butter her up.
But
Like, why are they there? Like, is this where they met? Do you think that they worked there?
I thought like maybe he would say more about like this is the place where we first met.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, that's a lot of forethought for a person who wouldn't propose at an In-N-Out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll accept it. You guys say fake. 3 votes for fake. Oh, I'll join you with that. All right, can we click on the interaction window?
Yeah, sorry.
Someone tried breaking into the Airbnb I was staying at for the holidays.
The recording, like not getting a weapon. This is not real.
This is the whole video.
This guy's been trying to break in for the past 20 minutes.
I tried calling the police as soon as I could. As a female solo traveler, this is why I keep...
Okay.
What is that? This is what I feared the most.
How much did this company pay you to make this video?
Well, this is the company.
Oh. All right.
The cinematography. Sorry, I guess they did get a little bit easier. But yeah, the whole... Do you remember the tent one from the last time you played this, where it was like the person doing a bump of like cocaine or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
And the lights were just like perfectly illuminating the crime being committed. And this is the same thing.
Yeah.
The person's just right there, ready to be done. And the girl's just like, as a female solo traveler, they're just like, all right, here we go. Yep. All right. Yep. They're breaking in.
Yeah.
I called the cops already. They're on their way. So I'll just stand here.
Just standing here.
I'll just stand right
like,
inside.
Girl, no. I am ready.
No, you should be running.
Yeah. You are running. Okay.
You are running. This is not real. This is, I think I can say pretty definitively, this is the company who makes this thing.
Yeah.
And I don't like that they're
marketing off of women's fear.
Yes.
As a female solo traveler, this is my worst fear. And it's like, oh, shit.
If they actually had real footage of like a Ring camera, somebody trying to break in, that would be very compelling.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Staging fake break-ins is kind of like, we're kind of getting into yucky territory.
Yeah.
On the like, we're just kind of making people more afraid than they need to be.
Yeah. You're giving me anxiety.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
We're going to give them one of those. We're also going to give them one of these. All right.
Yeah.
And now we're moving on. Once you click back on the chat interaction window.
Right.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
Okay. Stop. I got you. Stop, Jesse. Stop.
Car literally came out of absolutely nowhere.
Oh my gosh. It has to be real.
Right?
Right? Because there's...
The whole
Look at, and they're all screaming the whole time.
Stop, Jesse. Stop.
And she screams at the last minute, like, what? Like, what's going on? The whole, wait, I want to hear this part here.
This is concerning to me.
Listen to her after they say, like, stop the first couple times. Listen to that.
Okay. Stop. I got you. Stop, Jesse.
I got you. Crazy. It's just so...
Yeah, how would you go about faking
I don't know.
That's the thing. It's like, I don't
know.
I wish it was fake.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm just flabbergasted.
I think that's why I put it in here. I just wish it was fake. It's too real. Guys, 1 in the chat for real, 2 for fake.
I'm
oh,
sorry. Okay.
That's my playlist. It's just so, yeah. I just couldn't believe it. The whole stop. I got you. And then it's like, no, really,
No, stop.
actually stop. And then the screaming like this car came out of nowhere. But why are they recording is the only like suspicious thing. I don't get this.
Well, maybe because this girl, like, they thought it was probably funny. Like, oh, this girl's learning to drive. Like, me and my bestie learning to drive. He. And then it actually got too real. I remember I was recording while Jada was learning when she got her permit and she drove home. I was recording because I was like, LOL, this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
So.
Playing shake with no brakes. I wonder if she meant for it to be fake and then didn't hit the brakes in time.
Like, she probably didn't know how
She was
much
like,
time
I got you.
takes.
Yeah, and then didn't.
This is someone who has never driven a car before. Like, when I didn't know when I was first driving that when you take your foot off of the accelerator, it just goes.
Off the brake.
Sorry, yeah, off of the brake. It just goes, and it's like also you kind of want to like feather the brake. And so this is somebody who probably thought like you put your foot down when it's braking time, like when you want to brake. I think her brain, she just did not know what driving
But the car was right there in front of him. And honestly, I think there was another video I've seen very similar to this where it's like, hey, stop. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
And it was like, stop. There's a car in front of you. And then they just plow into it. That's kind of like...
Also, everyone's reaction seems pretty genuine. He was like, stop.
Yeah. You want to click on this window for me? All right. Here we go. It's getting hard again.
So I was recording a TikTok at work, and then these rude customers walked in. I was minding my own business and everything.
Oh my god. It's so good.
I hope this music isn't copyrighted. I guess I didn't consider that.
Uh-oh, yeah.
He looks kind of sad. Does he look sad?
Oh. Yeah, I'm about to hit 2 million.
Damn. Do you make a lot of money? Do people actually make a lot of money, or is it like ads?
No, you do make money.
What do you think about that?
I think actually it might be real because his demeanor changed. Like, there's a lot of...
There's definitely a switch.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
Is he acting?
So I was recording a TikTok
there's a lot of
and then these rude customers
creators who have this kind of bubbly personality, you know? And they're acting, but his demeanor changed.
You guys think this is real? 1 for yes, 2 for no. His reaction just changes. It's so genuine.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's kind of convenient, I think, is the thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
2 million.
It's nothing, you know, honestly, like everyone's kind of doing their part. It's just very rude of the person to say like that is so cringe.
Here's what I think. Maybe they knew. It sounded like they all kind of knew a little bit like what it was. So I feel like sometimes people go in like maybe that person wants clout, or maybe they're jealous a little bit of like, that's kind of cringe, like what you do.
Okay.
But I do feel like his reaction is pretty genuine. I feel like this is real.
I'm gonna give it one more. What was the result? I didn't see the...
I think everyone said yes.
Looks like everyone said yes. I tried. I went to his page and I started looking through, because he's actually a pretty big creator, I guess. And I started looking at his other stuff, and he's very much like this. So I feel like he shouldn't be this affected. Like, if you're actually this cringe in real life, I feel like you should kind of know and just be like, I don't care. So the fact that he's so negatively affected makes me think that it's fake. Well, but there was really nothing else on his page that made me like feel one way or the other.
So negatively affected, though. It's not that negative, but
and they have to be pretty close.
You can tell he gets pretty uncomfortable, you know.
Maybe.
So it's not like it's that dramatic. I think it's still real.
I'm kind of inconclusive, but I'll go with you guys. We got 3 votes for real. I'll go with it. This one says, I can't believe this is real, which is never necessarily an indication that a video is real.
Yeah.
But we will do it. We got you, AJ. We got you.
Witnesses that are ultimately going to come forward and name the 3 men in the bathroom with this girl. So, Clark Goldband, what are the stats?
Well, Nancy, the stats are hard to know right now because Duke no longer in the league. Hofstra, number 2 ranked Hofstra, surging ahead of Sacred Heart last night, 19 to...
Clark, I don't mean the athletic stats. I mean the rape stats. What would that have to do with this case?
I'm sorry, Nancy, I misunderstood, but we do have the rape stats.
Can I get that one more time?
Yeah.
I know that there are witnesses that are ultimately going to come forward and name the 3 men in the bathroom with this girl. So, Clark Goldband, what are the stats?
Well, Nancy, the stats are hard to know right now because Duke no longer in the league. Hofstra, number 2 ranked Hofstra, surging ahead of Sacred Heart last night, 19 to...
Clark, I don't mean the athletic stats.
Okay.
I mean the rape stats. What would that have to do with this case?
I'm sorry, Nancy, I misunderstood, but we do have the rape stats.
Have you seen I forget what she does. She does like real news, right?
Nancy Drew?
Or is it no, isn't that
This is Nancy Drew.
Oh.
I think. That's what I said her name is. I think it's real. I think that was actually
it is. I think it actually...
I think it's Nancy Drew.
I think it actually might be real. But yeah, and if it is fake, then holy crap. Like, what? That's a pretty rough one.
Oh, Nancy Grace. Oh, man. Nancy Drew is totally the
Okay,
crime.
I was like, I don't think that,
Yo,
like...
get this off the screen.
No, Dane, I genuinely thought that... Look at you.
I had a little oopsie on stream.
I just thought that when it was Nancy Drew, I thought that that's the account that it came from. So I didn't even question it. I just was like, oh, Nancy Drew account.
I meant Nancy Grace.
But I can't remember. Does she do kind of like fake stuff? I feel like she does pretty real stuff.
I think she has a real...
So that has to be... That's
short.
crazy. Oh. That's crazy. Wow. That one was kind of,
All right. Yeah. What was the poll? It looks like it was 2 real, 1 fake. The reals have it for this one.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. This one, have you seen this one?
No. I'm hungry.
Well, now we're not going to see it.
No, give it to me.
Okay. I accidentally hit the wrong button.
Wow.
So,
I think it's real.
Let's go through one more time.
Okay. Wiener down.
So here,
Wiener down.
I left this one for last because I think I'm just kind of in my brain kind of messed up.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it's real or not. I gotta play it again. There's nothing. So the hand position. I really got to get into it here. Let's really get into it here. Watch her hand position.
Yeah.
She's holding it 1 fingertip.
Yeah.
1 little fingertip.
That's why I think it's real.
This clasp, it could have been clasped closer.
It could have
together.
Been. It could have been.
That's the first point. Next point. She drops it, immediately zooms out the camera. Is that the reaction you would have if you just dropped a 2-foot-long hot dog on a random person at a football game? Can you click on the interaction window?
Yep.
Is that the reaction you would have had? It just doesn't add up. It just doesn't make sense. You stand up in front of literally everybody.
I'm so hungry.
The part that goes against me is right here. Right after it happens, she's immediately gripping that thing. She's immediately gripping it.
Well, I think she's trying to grab it like she's
trying to catch it.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm saying that part.
Can we watch it all the way through without pause?
Yeah, let's do it. Sorry. All right. Will we still eat it? 1 yes, 2 no.
Oh my gosh.
Would you eat this glizzy still? 1 yes, 2 no. Put a 1 for me, please.
Okay, honestly, I think I would eat a little bit, like just probably off the top. Like I would just kind of like.
It was a whole chili dog. She's saying it was an accident. There's no confirmation from the actual account that this was an accident at all. I just don't think that's the reaction you would have had, is to record it.
Yeah.
And then like look down and then be like
follow it.
Psh, yeah.
Is
this video real? Oh, we still got the other poll going. You got to give it a moment here. Once this poll goes, we get the new one up. 50-50. Would we still eat it? 2 yes, 2 no.
Controversial.
Interesting. Do a poll to lick the chili off the stranger's shirt. I feel
these polls are getting crazy.
I feel like it's the only right thing to do. Let's get a poll if it's real or fake, and then we'll get a chili poll.
That's funny.
I kind of think it's fake. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
They did a good job laying it up. If it was fake and I'm right.
One more time
for the one time. I just don't think is this the most secure grip? Do you need this camera angle? Was this the right angle? So from the other picture they grabbed it from the bottom and they showed the full thing. What was this? What was this for? The crowd reaction is very genuine. I think.
Oh yeah.
I don't think anyone around them necessarily knew that this was gonna happen. But the whole immediately zoomed out, I don't know. I think it's fake.
I think it's real. Because
you know what?
Here's the thing, Dane. I don't think that she was not taking this glizzy seriously. She wasn't. She could have held it tighter, but it was almost as if she's like, la la la, I'm having so much fun. Look at my glizzy. And then it got real fast.
I just don't. I
But
understand and I respect that opinion. I just don't believe it. I think she would have had a stronger grip on it. She was turning it around. I don't know. It walked the line. You licking it up?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's real, but I'm also like, if somebody told me that it was fake and it was a rage bait situation, I'd be like, okay, you did a good job.
I think it's real.
You got me,
the
bitch.
immediate zoom out is what gets me.
Yeah.
The immediate, because normally like you drop it, you're like, oh my gosh, and you try to grab it, your phone goes down, and that's like an honest reaction. Is like when you're recording something and something bad happens and the phone immediately goes down. That's usually an indication that the video is pretty genuine.
Yeah.
Maybe they're quick on the draw and they knew it would be good content, but also frick them.
Walter.
Do a poll if Walter
Walter's-
is drunk. All right, one more poll for the chat.
LOL.
I'm gonna do it one more time. I think it's fake. I think they staged it.
Also,
are they sitting in that open seat next to this guy?
imagine getting
That's
slapped
their seat,
with
isn't
that.
it?
Imagine getting slapped with that.
That is somebody that they know,
Is that her
this
boyfriend?
has to be fake, right?
That might be her boyfriend.
I think it is, because I think that's her seat, but I don't know.
Damn, he's gonna smell like mustard.
Is Walter drunk? 1 yes, 2 no. Type ones in the chat, please. Their only answer is 1. Please type 1 in the chat. Thank you so much, Walter, for putting that poll together.
Got her.
All right.
That was the last one?
That was it.
Oh, wow.
I told you, I saved the best for last.
Dane, I really like this segment.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Guys, do you like and love this segment? Especially now that we actually have the polls working. The last time we did it, the polls weren't really working.
Is that true? I think we fixed them, and then
it was kind of working. So like all the votes from the last vote were still showing up immediately. There were some bugs with it.
Well, no, I think we fixed that last time.
We fixed it last time.
Yeah, and
but
then
this video investigation was 2 times ago.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're
for
saying.
this segment. Yep.
Very fun.
We got him.
We like to investigate these.
Walter is drunk.
Walter's drunk. We gotta go. We've almost been live for 2 freaking
Oh wow,
hours.
time flies.
Yeah. We're thinking about maybe shifting the time, and by we I mean Bree is so sick and tired of this being on Saturday, so we're probably gonna move it to late Friday.
It's not that I'm sick and tired, but it might be difficult to have people join on because like people do stuff on the weekends, and one of those people I would also like to do more stuff on the weekends.
Bree says, I am also one of those people who wants to do stuff on the weekends.
Yeah,
so.
like here's the thing, I do enjoy this stream. I always have a fun time. It's a good hangout. But I also have, lives just like everybody else.
Like all of us here.
It would be cool because like if we have events, I have a bridal shower coming up. I've got things coming up where I'm like, it makes it difficult to do it on Saturdays and Sundays. So
probably moving the stream time to Friday. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit later. We'll probably be doing it at like 7-ish.
Yeah, because I get off at 5. So, and also next weekend I'm gonna be in North Carolina. So unless Dane, do you want to? If you would want to do it with somebody else, but I feel like we're taking a break.
Do you want me to stick my hand in your ass? Yeah. No. We'll take a bye week.
We're gonna take a break next week then.
I got other stuff. I got long content that I can do. I got short content I can do. If you guys haven't seen, we posted a couple shorts to the channel.
Yeah, Dane's been working his booty off.
Hope you guys are loving that. We're one short going viral away from having more than 3 viewers.
And 840, my favorite number.
And 840 subscribers.
My new favorite
Can't
number.
wait to move in a positive direction with our subscriber count. That's going to be absolutely insane.
We're on the road to 1,000.
But we're going to get there. I'm going to get fully diagnosed. We're going to get our lives together, and we are going to make it we're gonna make this a real thing. So
Yeah.
guys, we're here on the ground floor. All of us here. We got Cintiq, Hyrenex, Walter, Ronnie, the solid group.
The
This
OGs.
is our core group. Don't forget to like the stream, like and comment, subscribe. The Bree and Dane Show on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and Twitch.
Yep.
You get to see our shorts, the stuff we chop up on our Instagram and TikTok. So head over there if you got it.
Fun clips.
Other than that, yeah. Next week we're taking a bye week. Might work on some tools. Might work on some clips.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go from there. Gonna continuously improve, work on different games. We have different ideas for streams that we got to kind of iron out. Some things are kind of, maybe not a right now thing, but we do have different ideas that we can kind of
To keep it fun and fresh. you know?
AI girlfriend dating, or
Sign
like
me up.
AI dates.
I can
is
see it
a
right
thing
now.
that we want to do in the future.
Adding a third
Yeah. Ooh.
is the title of that episode.
There we go. Aside from that, Bree, is there anything you would like to say to the stream?
I just appreciate everybody being here and interacting. It makes it really fun. And yeah, that's all. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us.
It's going to get big. Just not there yet.
I had the urge
We're
to
gonna
flash.
work on it because of the mustard.
Well, no, I don't know. I just felt like that was the time to do it.
Bree, if you could remind me at the beginning of the stream, how many subscribers did we have?
840, baby. New favorite number.
840. Unfortunately, we were down 1. But let's see if our luck has turned for the better. We are exactly where we were.
All right.
Not better, not worse. We're exactly where we were.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
We will catch you 2 weeks from now on Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bree yawned. I'm going to make her eat the mustard. Wave goodbye.
I'm sorry.